uncertainty and sometimes don't last, hours and so on and so forth. I kind of want to highlight a project that I'm somewhat friendly with, HANA. Have y'all heard of that on ETH?
A project, or is that somebody you're friendly with?
No, HANA is a project on ETH.
Oh, okay, yeah, because there's also somebody says GM to me every morning. Her name's Hannah.
No, nah. So the logo that was the Shiba Inu creator that created the Shiba Inu logo created the logo for HANA, and unfortunately they have a great community, but their developer Tio rugged the project. So it's essentially a situation where he's got the community's got a great community, but they're in a really bad position because of something the developer decided to do. So I was kind of made aware of it from some Shib connections and my buddy Andy. But my point with bringing this up is these developers, these bad actors, the hardest thing in crypto to do is to build a community, right? That is the absolute hardest. It's not hard to code a contract. It's not hard to seed liquidity. It's not hard to launch it. What's hard is to have troops rally behind you and believe in the cause, right? And so many instances where, there's great communities in the making and they essentially get chopped in half because something that the developer has done, HANA being an example, and there's so many just examples of that over and over. They're kind of in a situation right now where, they're in a bad spot. They had a lot of supply dumped on them, and but the community is very positive and they're pushing on. And I guess the point of this is, community is key. You have a solid foundation of community following that, in situations like that they're experiencing, even though, it's a shitty situation, they dig deep and they continue to push forward, and that's just a prime example of, the importance of community. Well, and as you're putting out content, your community, engages with that content and, they retweet it, they share it, and then that gets in front of somebody else, and that's how you start branching out of the algorithm, right? And then that's how you kind of just get global recognition, word of mouth, so to speak, on social media. I mean, the importance of community, especially to the meme culture, it's a major part of it. Obviously memes are here to stay. Utilities and memes have their place in the market. Everybody knows memes are a little more fun, right? A little more adrenaline rushed, a little more, of the ups and downs, volatility. Memes are known for low liquidity, high market caps. But, when you have a good cause to stand behind, and you rally troops, dude, anything is achievable. Yeah, HANA, to say, they've got a lot of deep connections, lingering in the shadows. I know quite a few people that are, taking interest, and obviously that's kind of how I heard about the whole situation and kind of started inquiring about it. But like you said, the community takeovers, man, it's a very powerful thing. Very shitty situation that occurred with them, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's the end.